Salina
and Sabrena
cannot come to the phone right now.
We're too busy. We're getting loaded.
Stoned.
Ripped.
Faded.
Yeah, so leave us a message or something.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Wow, we're back. It's another week. We did another week on Off the Hook podcast. I'm Sabrena Contreras.
I'm Salina Johnson.
And
we're back here, still killing it, still here.
We matched again.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And this is
emerald green.
It's such a it's really beautiful to see how in sync we keep getting.
I know, it's scary.
It is kind of scary.
I'm concerned, but it's okay.
I was listening back to our podcast and I genuinely didn't know who was talking. Does that happen to you sometimes?
Yeah, actually.
I'm like, which one? Is that me?
I know. I'm like,
was that me?
Yeah.
Or
only difference is really like our laughs.
Yeah, the laughs. Yeah. But anyway, we're back.
We're
this
back.
is great. I love it.
Yeah, no, we're before we started this, we were just talking about men, which always seem to be a topic of conversation. But I'm going to continue that conversation because I'm not done talking about them yet.
We're not done yet.
You know what I hate?
What?
You know what really grinds my gears?
Let's fucking hear it. This is my favorite kind of stuff.
Whenever you're like out like having dinner or drinks or something with a gal pal, and like a guy just like comes in the middle of what's usually a pretty intense like girl to girl like conversation,
and they're fucking lingering.
You know, it's just like, hey, sorry to interrupt or something like that.
Sorry to interrupt is insane.
Yeah, they, while doing it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, how are you guys? What are you guys doing? What are you up to tonight? Stuff like that. I'm like,
do you not have eyes?
it's insane.
You are so stupid.
I'm like, oh, are you a professional interrupter?
No, for real. Yeah.
Are you getting like, what's the deal?
Yeah, like I think that whenever they just see like two women not engaging with men, they're like, I know what they need.
It's all like military vision. It's like zooms in on us.
They're like equation.
They're like going for the kill. Going for the kill. They need me in there. Looks there's not even a man with them.
They want a man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then like if you say like we're just trying to talk, you're like a bitch, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I know. I was just when I was outside, I was chilling in my car and I had my music going and I had the door open a little bit. My leg was hanging out. And
you just shook it. You shook it like my leg was
my leg was just dangling out. And a man came up on his bike and then asked me if I wanted to buy some air freshener. And I said,
that's called a hustler.
He said, it's $2. I said, no, thank you. He said, $2. And I said, no, thank you. Leave me alone.
You're like, I'm not trying to negotiate a lower price on the air fresheners.
I don't want it.
It's a hard no.
Please.
You couldn't give me those air fresheners for free.
But it's just like the lack of awareness.
No, exactly.
Of like,
hey, I know you're in your car and alone
by yourself. Let me
approach. Guys
like,
don't realize
scary.
that. Yeah. It's so funny.
I am immediately on guard.
Yeah, no, guys aren't really aware of that, but it reminds me of a joke that John Mulaney has, or a bit about him, like the lady in the party, and the lady that's like walking in front of him, and like,
I'm not. what?
Yeah, and he's walking fast, and then like she thinks he's chasing, and then it's just so funny.
He thinks that like the bus is getting there because she's walking fast,
exactly.
and then she thinks that he's trying to
and they're both
attack her.
speeding up.
And he's like, "I'm not trying to rape you."
Yeah,
That's so dude. Old John Mulaney.
I love him.
I remember when he like wasn't like super popular yet,
It feels
and
like
I
it
was
happened
like,
so fast, but he just got like so popular,
big, and then he just started doing
I know.
rails of coke off of Olivia. What's her Munn? Olivia Munn's ass.
Yeah. So
and then he
that
had a
was
baby.
great. Yeah.
All of that was so shocking to my little mom.
It's
I was
funny.
like,
He talks about like his intervention, and he's like, "You ever like being in an intervention with a bunch of comedians is like the worst place to be." He's like, "It's just like a bunch of funny people, but nobody can say anything funny."
Yeah. I'm so jaded off
He's
of
like,
him.
you ever see like Fred Armisen like looking genuinely concerned for you? Like, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I mean, I get it.
I also,
I have a soft spot for him, but I totally, it's icky.
I didn't even like his the Baby J spot.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm bored. Like, okay, the whole thing is like, I was doing a bunch of coke and have you heard that I'm friends with all these famous people?
Totally.
Like, that's all I heard,
Yeah.
really. It was like, okay, you're like bragging.
He's like, Pete Davidson this, Pete Davidson that.
I'm like, yeah, I've seen Pete Davidson's dick.
Yeah.
That's like what he
Who
says.
hasn't, you know? And my response would be, who hasn't, John Mulaney?
Yeah. But anyway.
Me.
I know,
I haven't. There should be like a website that's just like celebrity dick pics.
Whoa. I'm sure that has to exist. That has to exist.
I would love to see it because
Have you ever looked it up?
No, I'm always really curious about like celebrities. You know, I'm like,
Let's get that on right now.
One thing I do, put that up on the screen.
Get that
Amber,
up.
get it going. One thing I always do is I always try to like, if I'm watching something, my first thing is like, I wonder how tall that guy is. And then I like immediately
Really?
look up his height.
That's really interesting.
Or I'll ask like, how tall do you think he is? To the point where one time my cousin's boyfriend, who I don't even know that well, is like, you're interested in how tall people are, huh? That's how often I said it in front of him.
Wow.
Like, I wonder how tall that guy is. Like only celebrities though. Only celebrities.
That is really funny.
Or I'll just be like, how tall do you think John
really-
Cena is?
I feel like is he
I
short?
think he's 6'2".
What?
Yeah.
Wow. I would have thought he was like 5'8".
And that's why, see, I wonder about guys like that where you think it's this, but it's this.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I wonder if that means that he's a nice person.
I think he's a nice person. I'm a fan of John Cena as a
I
person.
think that
I really
think
like
that
him.
I do like him. I don't
Yeah.
know much about him, but
No, I think he's a
my
nice
opinion
person.
formed in my head is yes.
And he's actually kind of funny when he's in movies, you know,
Yeah.
just like, so.
I remember him in Trainwreck.
Yes.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's a funny role.
That was really funny. He's so serious.
Yeah.
And like,
I think you see his dick
Like
in that
derpy.
movie. Oh, it's
Is
probably
his-
not actually his.
I don't remember his
or no-
dick, but probably his butt.
His butt.
I bet his butt is in that.
Probably. Why not? He's got a good
Yeah.
bod. Probably. He's like down to show it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He wrestles in his cargo shorts.
What?
I don't have a preference. Like of a guy with a butt or with no butt.
I don't give a shit.
I don't have a preference,
I
but
don't
I
even pay
I have
attention.
heard of girls being like, he has a nice butt. And I'm like, what?
Like, who cares?
gives a shit. I'm not gonna mess with it, you know? Like I'm like, good for him.
Like, okay.
I'm like,
Who cares about his
who cares
butt?
about his butt?
Look at my butt.
Are you saying he has a better butt than me? Are you saying that his
I
butt's
could
too good
never
for my
be
butt?
with a dude that
With a
has
better
a better butt than me. That would not happen.
I've been. And it doesn't feel good.
Salini.
It doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good.
You're just like jealous of his ass. I've literally been jealous of a man's ass before, and I'm like, what?
That's crazy. Never be jealous of a man's
I know.
ass. It's hairy.
Yeah.
His
yeah.
ass is guaranteed to be hairy.
Hairy.
Ew. Men are like
fuzzy dingleberries.
God.
Men's asses
Ew,
are none of
I
our
hate
business.
talking about
They're
it.
none of our business.
I hate even the sound of like that phrase, man butt.
Man butt.
Yuck. It sounds like moldy bread.
It is.
Man butt, moldy bread.
Man butt is essentially moldy bread. And that's why, like,
Man butt.
it's,
More like
it's none
moldy
of our
bread.
business.
No.
That's not, I'm not trying to,
No.
I'm not trying to hang out there, you know?
Nothing you can eat.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ew, I'm gonna throw
I get why they
up,
do it. I'm like, women are amazing and beautiful.
Yeah,
but
women
like,
are perfect.
I'm not going anywhere near your butt.
No, because I don't even know what you do with that.
Sorry. I don't even know if you know how to wipe your ass.
I don't even know. When is the last time you did?
I hate them. I hate them so much. Because they don't give a shit. They're not thinking about that.
No, they really don't give a shit.
Well, girls are like, oh my God, wait, I'm going to shower for
oh my God. Ugh.
They don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Yeah.
They're like straight from work in the hot sun.
Ew. Yeah. This is really just like fueling my misandry.
Yeah.
And I am here for it. I love it. I saw this. Proud to be a misandrist. I don't give a fuck. I don't care anymore.
This is the color of the group.
Yeah.
You see a woman wearing this, she hates men.
She hates men. I was telling you outside, but I'll tell everybody. I want to be so approachable to women no matter what. Like I want women to be able to look at me, any woman to look at me and be like, yeah, I'm going to go talk to her. But for men, I want them to look at me and be like,
the opposite.
I do not want to talk to her because I don't want to fucking talk to them.
But the thing is there's always going to be that one like guy that maybe takes it as a challenge. I bet no.
My stare game has gotten good.
For sure, though. You are very approachable to women. Whenever we go places, they like talk to you.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always feel like I have won in that instance.
For sure.
Women at shows, like the women are coming up to me.
I went
and
up to
saying,
you. That's how we became friends. I went up to you.
Oh God. Yeah, oh God.
Yeah.
Feels good.
That's good. I would like to be that approachable, but I don't really think I am, I guess.
I think it's the Capricorn thing.
Oh.
I think it is. But that's okay.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
I mean,
and the ones who know.
Yeah, and even if I'm not approachable, when we finally do meet, I'm gonna be like, you're gonna like me.
I feel like you are so like if I heard from somebody, I don't really like Salina Johnson, I would be like, why? Like you like never give a reason to dislike.
And that would be a legit question for anyone. To be like, why?
Yeah, like why? Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the same thing. Like one time I told my therapist, like, I remember I was like going to a new gym and there was like a group of girls that I was like trying to get in with. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, I want to be friends with them. They're cute, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But like they were pretty like withdrawn a little bit.
Tight knit.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I was telling my therapist about it. And she's like, well, did you ever think that like maybe not everybody needs to like you and not everybody likes you? And I was like, no.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, no, everybody likes me. I don't even know why you would say that.
Yeah.
But and you know what happened? I eventually weaseled my way in, and I got so close to those girls until I left that gym.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'm a little weasel, you know. If I want to be friends with someone, I'm like, you're gonna like me. Trust me. I'm like, you're gonna like it. Trust me.
You're gonna like the way you feel.
Listen,
I promise.
I know I'm kind of giving off this ambiguous of what she like. What is she into?
She don't care about nothing. Nah.
She's a bitch.
She's a bitch.
No, come. See for yourself.
Come.
Come, little
I have cookies.
Yeah. Doing that.
Is that Hocus Pocus?
That part's sexy.
It is sexy.
She's on her
erotic.
broom and her cleavage is there, and she's all like, touching your broom. Like
that was definitely erotic.
it was erotic.
Especially, even as like a child. Yeah, I was like,
I'm like, is she hot?
boobs? I'm seeing boobs.
She's like the way she's the broom.
Like, I don't know what that means, but I know something is happening. Oh, that's a year-round movie.
It is.
That's a good one.
And then when when the little girl, when the little girl's like, what do you call them, Max? Yabos? He's talking about boobs. And then she's like, Max likes your yabos to this girl.
Oh my God, I don't remember that part.
I'm like, you know what's crazy though? That one didn't stick. Nobody calls them yabos.
No, because what the fuck? That sounds stupid.
It's probably what white people in that general, what is it, like?
New Hampshire,
Maine area called boobs. Yabos.
Yeah.
Hey, nice yabos.
Yeah, that does sound like that.
Yeah.
A lady that smokes Virginia Slims.
Yeah.
Calls them yabos.
Yabos. She's got big old yabos.
Big old yabos. Yeah.
Boobs. I just call them boobs.
Boobs.
I'll call them
Tots.
titties sometimes. Tits.
Tits is good. Or toddles.
Tatas. No, I don't like tatas.
I don't either.
That feels mainstream.
Like, yeah, that feels like 40, mid 40-year-old women.
Just leave it.
God damn it. My cap fell.
Just leave it.
This was my payment to use the bathroom at Pizza Hut.
You went into
$2 to use the bathroom to go pee at Pizza Hut. And they said, you gotta pay. You gotta buy something. I think that's insane. Like, please.
pizza.
That's so elitist.
Hustling. It is.
It's so weird. Like, what if I don't have $2? What if I don't have it?
You know,
I just like choked on my spit.
I heard. They just want to keep the riffraff out.
It's so annoying. Oh, God. There has to be a better way.
Yeah. There's got to be a better way.
There's got to be a better way.
There's been a lot more like porta potties around my area lately, and I'm like,
I think maybe.
are these for the homeless?
Are they locked?
No.
Oh, well, that's kind of good.
Then I also saw one on fire, and I'm like, this
oh
is
no.
like, we can't
Yeah.
do this.
Come on. You're ruining it for everybody.
Yeah. This was supposed to be the community bathroom.
They're like
you lived in
lighting
it and caught a fire.
firecrackers.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? God, help me help you here.
Oh no, I know. I feel like, maybe there should be a day. Hear me out. There should be a day where every single person of age, 21
of age,
we all collectively do mushrooms as a world collective. We all do mushrooms, hang out with each other,
okay,
mingle.
just like, are we all gathered in one place, or like we all go out on the street? We know everybody else is on mushrooms. Nobody's driving.
No one's driving. Maybe there's like parks that everyone can meet up at.
You're in your area.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like everyone is mingling together. Everyone.
That could go really good, but it could also go really bad.
I know. This is so.
I wonder what, like,
you know how, like, remember in the 80s? Remember in the 80s?
Yeah.
When they all held hands around
Hands
the
across
world?
America? Or what?
I thought it was
America, the world. It is the world.
I thought it was the world, but maybe that's.
Yes, and everybody held on. Yeah, I remember, I know of it.
Kind of like that.
But with mushrooms. I think that's actually a good idea.
That's kind of crazy, huh? And then I wonder, like, what could we work out?
Yeah.
Because if you do mushrooms and you don't come out thinking like we're all one and like we're all connected and we should all like be loving each other and like supporting each other,
we get rid of those people.
You're a fucking psycho.
We get rid of those people.
Get out. Get them
out of here.
Build your trench.
You're a bad egg. They go through that thing in Willy Wonka that the bad eggs go down.
Get rid of those bad eggs.
We need one of those for the Veruca Salts of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why you should vote for me. Sabrena Contreras, 2028. I am running.
I'm sure you're wondering why we've gathered you all here today.
Should we tell them? Should we tell them?
It's out now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vote for me.
And I will be the Veep. I'll be the Veep.
You are my VP.
Imagine.
And we will do the mushroom.
I'm already worried for us to be alone on a road trip and run that.
You worry too much. You worry too much. I know. I was listening back to the podcast. You have no trust in me.
Oh, because I thought you were going to pull an eyelash out of my eye.
Well, there was that. I wasn't even going to bring that up.
What, the camping thing?
So funny. The camping. You're like, I don't know.
I'm like, me personally, I'd love to go with somebody who's experienced.
You want fucking Johnny Appleseed or what, dude?
I was thinking more like Bear Grylls.
Oh my God,
those shows
so
where
funny.
Bear Grylls takes celebrities out for like...
Bear Grylls?
Yes. You know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
He's basically just like a survivalist, like outdoor, like master, okay?
I hate that
And he
shit.
has a show
It's good to know.
where he takes out celebrities to do these like crazy missions. It's so cool.
Yeah, I would be down.
It's on a major network, NBC or some shit.
It's like right off of the highway.
Exactly.
It's like
No, for
just
sure.
pan a little to the left.
Yeah.
And there's the
No.
there's the 210.
Don't go showing that. No. It's all a facade.
Vroom.
Yeah.
You can hear the
like-
cars. Vroom.
You gotta edit that out in post.
Yeah. You edit that out.
Out in post. My mom, my dad told me that my mom's been like really paranoid about there being drones over their neighborhood lately.
It's valid.
And then we were at dinner the other day and she's like, I've been seeing drones. And my dad's like, is she talking about the drones again? I'm like, you're sounding crazy, I guess. But I guess there were drones one time, and now my dad claims that she's seeing airplanes and things and being like, it's drones.
It's a drone. Dior bag.
Yeah.
Have you seen that on TikTok? Oh.
No. Oh, you're not even going to say it? Because I don't have it anymore. I deleted TikTok.
She deleted it.
The day before it was about to be done, you were literally sitting on my couch when I did it. I feel like maybe I didn't announce it, but I deleted it because I thought...
You probably did announce it, but I ignored it because I was like,
too.
I'm not...
Well, I deleted it.
Why?
Yeah, I thought I'm like.
I never delete anything. I never throw anything away.
I don't either, but I just like this one time in my
You're
life.
like out with the old,
Yeah.
in with the new.
I still have like a Wingstop app on my phone, but I won't
gosh.
delete that.
I saved a video
Oh.
of some girl explaining how to get it back on your phone.
Oh, really?
Send it to me because
Yeah,
I don't like this.
That's insane.
And I've just been like scanning
It's
like
so-
reels on Instagram. Like these are freaking lame
That
and
sucks.
old.
Yeah, you're like, I saw that already.
God.
The phones that we're selling were like.
Yes.
Yeah, $10,000.
And I didn't know why. I didn't.
Yeah. It's honestly, everyone on there is commenting about how TikTok is not
The same.
like people. Yeah, like people are gonna move on to
For
something
sure, they will.
different because
These
it's
are the last
really
of the few remaining. I
insane.
feel like, yeah.
yeah, it's all. Oh God.
It's
Yeah.
So what a weird thing.
time. I know. It's so weird that like every single thing is owned by like evil people. Every single thing. There's nothing that we can enjoy.
Well, that's
like,
I was literally talking to my mom and
anymore,
sister
and it
about that.
sucks.
Like something about Target, and my mom's like, my aunts are trying to be like, you're not gonna go to Target, are you? And my mom's like, if we avoid everything, what's gonna be left?
Like it's really hard like finding the balance of that for me right now because it's like even I just found out that Trader Joe's is owned by Amazon. So like there goes that. Yeah. Trader Joe's is owned by like Amazon. They're all
course,
evil.
though. Yeah.
I know.
Aldi, what I had heard was that Aldi's and Trader Joe's were brothers.
I'm like almost positive, but let me double check before I'm like spreading rumors. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because the other day I was like.
Well, there
"I
are,
need
I
trash
mean,
bags."
yeah.
So I go fucking get trash bags. I can't go to Target anymore.
Yeah, there's no more. And no Walmart. Like Walmart has been done for a while for me. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't.
but just the grocery store where everything's marked up for things like that, it's like stupid.
But it does kind of feel like a stab in the back when like they pulled out so quickly on all of this, and then you see like products that were like for Latino month, and for all these things, and it's like they don't really care. They just are catering to
Exactly. Which it makes sense. They have one shelf for these things. You know what I mean? Like there's a shelf like during Black History Month, a little section or like things like that. It's like,
well, they said they weren't going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
They were going to pull out on all.
But I'm like, that's even the bare minimum. Like,
I thought Target was like the good sister.
Me too.
Yeah. So they're not owned by Amazon. Thank God.
Oh my God.
Thank God. But still, it's like everything. Yeah, everything is evil.
Yeah.
McDonald's sucks. Starbucks sucks. Fucking all of them. All the like the fast food. Fucking Pepsi, Coke,
Cogs in the corporate machine.
I know. And then it's like, so what do? Okay, like I try to do my part of just like not going to McDonald's or like not going to Starbucks, but I like, yeah, like not going to Walmart. Now, am I not gonna go to Target? I don't know. I kind of like I want to, but is it like? Oh gosh, it sends you into a fucking but yeah. See,
Exactly.
that's what I live
That's
by
why
myself.
I don't have one. I'm like,
not
what
like.
am I gonna buy? A 40 pack of paper towels and live on it?
Yeah, I got paper towels.
6 months, which is great. Toilet paper is fine.
For
That
sure.
is- yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to buy fucking 1,000 trash bags.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm like, I'm never gonna have to go back to you guys for that again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock it all out in one time. Like,
Get another box.
Yeah.
They're in the garage.
that's how it is at my mom's house. I should have to go shopping there.
Yeah.
I'm like, box of paper towels.
Yeah. I'll
Box of
take
TP.
But I
You're
feel
like this. Bye.
parents, like my mom likes to have an abundance.
Yeah.
But it stems from her not having.
My mom is like that too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really proud of my mom because she is like getting so much better about like overconsumption stuff. Because that bitch used to just buy shit. Like she would just buy shit. And I'm
That's
like,
how my
what
mom
are you
is
doing?
too. Yeah.
Why are you buying all this? But like also like what is it? You know.
Like if I need a gift.
That's so.
Oh yeah, my mom has like a box of like cards, like just for any occasion.
That's helpful.
Any occasion you need. Yeah,
I would love
like
that.
stuff like that.
That's such a good idea. I should tell my mom to get a closet of
But
gifts.
yeah, but yeah. The thrifting too. I try to thrift instead of like buying like new clothes all the time.
You've been really hitting the jackpot with the thrifting.
Oh my God. I just love a score. God, it feels good. You're like, what is this?
Yeah. No, 100%. It's just like that.
$5, dude. I always have to tell people too.
For sure.
I got this for 10 bones.
No, you definitely have to. Because if you don't, that takes away part of the appeal.
Like, I got it from Goodwill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thrifted.
People are always like, no.
Yeah. What is that? What is it that like? What do you call that? Yeah.
What part? What do you call what part?
Of us feeling like we need to tell people how cheap it was.
I feel like my mom always told me, like, when someone compliments you, you either tell them like where you got it or you just say like thank you. But usually I go the route of like telling people where I got it.
It's funny because then there are those people who like go the opposite way and they're like, oh, this was this much. So over it, whatever,
I got this
whatever.
at a store. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Like,
I always feel like that when I really can't remember where I got it. So
Yeah.
asked me the other day, oh my God, it smells so good. What's the brand? And I got a perfume at like Marshall.
yeah.
And I genuinely
Don't even know
fucking didn't know what
Yeah.
it's called. And I
You're
was
like, Marshall's, bitch.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
I'm not trying to gatekeep, I swear.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt. Like,
But then it sounds more like you
It
are.
does. Oh, I'm so sorry. Really. I wish I could help.
No.
spiraling.
Yeah.
No, I swear.
Yeah. I swear to God.
You're all
I would if I could. I'm so sorry, but I just don't remember.
I was at a store in Italy,
Yeah.
Exactly.
That red fuzzy jacket that I have, that is from a store in Eugene that doesn't exist anymore. And that fucking jacket, it gets a lot of attention, good or bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, people will ask me, and I'm like, it's from Eugene, from a store that doesn't exist. But
not even like you could go to Eugene and still get it. It's like you could go there, but the place doesn't exist anymore. So good luck.
But you could find a lot of jackets like this.
I've heard you say that.
Yeah.
I've heard you say that.
My whole life is just pre-scripted lines that I just regurgitate.
I just press a button and it's like...
I think that's masking.
It is. We're basically actresses. Okay? We get like, yeah.
I'm all delayed.
Our mode just depends on, what the situation is.
Yeah.
But then when you're home, you like rip it off.
Oh my God. Sometimes I try to imagine myself like from the third person when I'm home and like just looking at myself.
Yeah.
What a weird person I am.
No, same.
Sometimes
I think
I'm
that
like,
a lot, actually.
Okay. If
you.
I saw this, yeah.
No,
I think that all the time.
No, I'll be like, if I saw this,
you should get some help.
Yeah. Like if this was a movie, I'd be like, this chick's fucking, what is she doing?
I'll be like sitting at my little altar, like meditating. And
like if somebody would have looked through your window and see, they'd be like,
came in, they would... Oh.
Like if there was a ghost in there, they're like,
hey, come here.
Check this out.
Check her out.
What do you ever seen anything doing? Like it? What the hell is she doing down there?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I think about that a lot.
Fun.
Though I don't really obviously like to be perceived.
Yeah, no.
Nobody does, right?
No one does.
But I do often wonder like how people perceive me.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of times I'm perceived completely different than I actually am, and that kind of bothers me.
How do you think that you're perceived?
Well, it's like unapproachable, you know, or like even quiet or like something. But I think that like whenever I can tell somebody's just meeting me and they're like perceiving me, I'm like, I can tell that it's already off.
Yeah,
like I
totally.
know that like when somebody gets to know me, they'll like get it, but like I think the first initial thing is inaccurate.
Yeah, I can.
But I feel like
identify with that.
You are very much like perceived the way that you actually are.
I do think
but
so
nicer.
To an extent. I think that a lot of times people may perceive me as like kind of like dumb or like kind of like very like, oh, like I'll go with the flow.
Yeah, like la-di-da, whatever, whatever.
I don't care.
Totally.
Like that.
Yeah.
And I actually am a throw off in plans.
Totally.
Like I'm like, what do we?
Yeah.
Huh? What's going on?
And
it makes me anxious.
Yeah.
I'm a really anxious, like high-strung person, and people a lot of times, they think that I'm all like, I don't need a plan, and I'm like, I'll fall apart actually without a plan.
Yeah, so crazy.
But sometimes I don't want to be talked to at all, and some people don't something about this is like, hey, I'll chat.
No, me too, though. Like by strangers.
Yeah.
Strangers.
I think it's your eyes.
That's always the gateway. They're like, and they think that they can start with a compliment and then just say whatever the hell.
I bet you get the eyes all the time. Yeah. Your eyes are beautiful.
I love when a woman says it to me. I'm like, thank you. And then a guy says it and I'm like, I'm taken.
You're like this.
Don't look at them.
You should do that next time. Just squeeze them really hard. That is so funny.
I did win best eyes in 8th grade.
Oh, hell yeah, you did.
There's those best this, best
the
that.
Superlatives.
Yeah, I got best eyes.
Hell
and this guy named Randy, who was a white guy with blue eyes, won for the guy part.
What is up with the blue eyes?
They were fine. I guess I honestly...
A white dude with blue...
I wasn't even like very
big deal.
popular, so I was really surprised that I won.
Hell yeah. Everyone knew.
Everybody knew.
Everyone knew.
Nobody. My sister does, but my brothers or my parents or my grandparents, none of them.
Recessive genes somewhere.
So my parents are always like fighting about like, no, it's from my side, or like, no, it's from my side.
That's really funny.
You know?
Yeah.
So. But my grandma, my dad's side, was I think she's like Scandinavian descent and was adopted by a Mexican family. So she's like raised my dad and I'm like Mexican and knew Spanish and everything. But she looked really white and like my sister white, you know. So
that's so that tracks. That tracks. That makes sense.
Yeah.
With your lineage.
My lineage is like. Have you ever done a DNA test?
Oh my God. Unfortunately,
You did?
I did 23andMe a long time ago in 2015 when it was just popping off.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed. But, you know, it only gave my mom's side, which wasn't really the side that I was interested in because my mom is white. I knew that it was white.
Dang it.
She's like a bunch of white.
Yeah.
And so
You're like,
that's,
this uninterests
I was
me.
like,
yeah.
I'm all
a bunch of different kinds. Yeah.
Yeah, I was really wanting to know about like my Mexican side because I know like my grandma, her dad, so my like great grandpa was like Apache Indian, like Native American. So I wanted to know more shit about that.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, like my family was like this was like a couple. So like my grandma's grandma, I believe, was like a madam of a brothel.
What?
Which is insane. I was like, what?
I did not expect you to say that.
I guess like, yeah. I guess my great grandma would always tell my grandma as like a little girl, like, you don't go over there. Like, you don't hang out with that lady.
Yeah.
Because she's a fucking
madam.
And
lady
she
of the
will
night.
pimp you out. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
What a good hustle back then, though.
Wild.
You know?
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I was curious about like that kind of area.
So interesting.
Of like where they are, who they were.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
wow. Madam. Brothel.
Hello.
Brothel life.
Yeah. Brothel life.
I'm Native American.
Hell yeah. I
feel
wish
like
I
you
knew
think
more.
you could be related to my mother.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really sweet of you to say.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's yeah. A lot of my dad looks straight up like fucking Geronimo. It's so weird.
Really?
100. I'm like, it's the like really angular face with the high cheekbones.
Yeah.
Really dark skin. Yeah. Crazy.
That's so cool.
Hell yeah. I know. I really, like I said, I really wish I knew more about that.
And now you're in the system.
Yeah.
Your DNA.
And like, yeah. And that's why I get fucking pissed when people think I'm white.
You really do.
I'm like, oh God,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. And it really shouldn't bother me that much, but
I mean, I get it.
yeah.
When I first saw you, I don't think I like could figure out. I didn't think
Ambiguous.
white, but I didn't think Hispanic either.
Yeah.
Yeah, ambiguous.
Yeah. There was a phase in my life where a lot of people thought I was Russian.
What?
Like just straight up Russian. Yeah. When I was in my early 20s.
What?
Like 21, 22. I know. Isn't that crazy?
Interesting.
Like straight up Russian people.
What?
You Russian?
I've thought people thought I've like been Middle Eastern or Persian. Other Middle Eastern people. Yeah.
I could see Persian.
Yeah, and I'm like, it might be the brows, but this is a facade.
Oh, this fake.
These will wipe off.
You're
But
all-
when I went to Dubai, the people in Dubai would ask, "Are you guys Persian?" Because they say that like Latinos, like Mexicans, look a lot.
They do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Persian people.
Yeah.
I didn't want to assume.
So interesting.
It is.
Yeah, I love shit like that.
Me too.
People, migration.
Oh yeah.
We're all from Africa.
I know. It's just nuts.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all so much bigger than what's really going on right now.
I know.
Egg prices and whatnot.
That's why we should all do mushrooms.
You're right.
Vote for me. And we will
And again,
take the journey to understanding.
Mm-hmm. The journey to understanding.
Yeah.
Her name is Sabrena Contreras, and she approves this message.
I approve.
They were saying that they're like even picking up Native Americans. Did you guys see that?
Of course they are.
Oh, yeah.
Saying, like, where the fuck are you gonna deport them to? And
Yeah.
so I was like, around the corner.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't make any sense.
Onto a reservation.
Yeah, that is insane.
I
yeah,
hate
that shit
it.
makes me really emotional.
Come here, Ice. I got a message for you.
a knuckle
Hey,
sandwich.
Ice, come here really quick. We should just beat their asses.
Yeah, beat their ass. Beat their ass. Beat their ass.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I want to beat some ass. Beat some ice ass.
Ice ass. We should go to one of those like rooms where you just destroy things.
Ooh, a demolition room.
Yeah.
A demolition
room.
Yeah.
I'd be down to go to one of those.
Yeah, where is that?
There's probably some like in LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember looking for them in Oregon and they did not.
Oh.
They had one, but it closed down.
Interesting.
Someone probably
Went a little too demolition. Demolition themselves in there.
They're like, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now they've ruined it for everybody. Way to go. No, I think there's some in LA. That'd be cool. I've never really
that would be
like.
really fun.
I've never really
or a
like.
rage room. I think
Yes.
that's what it's called.
Rage room.
A rage room.
I've never really like done that. Like I don't tend to destroy things or throw things or or break things.
Yeah.
Like that.
One time when I was a teenager, me and my friends broke a bunch of bottles, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
It was.
You know what I've always wanted to do that I see in movies? You know those like fluorescent light strips? Or like and they shatter all quick. I would love that.
Yeah.
Or like a plate.
Yeah. King.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is it's not releasing.
I'm like I got the urge.
Yeah, we should look it up. That would be fun.
Yeah.
I like
sure.
that. I was gonna say too. Oh, rage room. God dang it. It goes just as quick as it comes.
It does, doesn't it? It'll come back to you. I definitely also want to do one of those like things where you like paint, like a paint and sip, but like the weed
Paint
ones.
and smoke.
Yeah.
Hell
I follow an account and they have a calendar with all their events. I think it's called like Blaze and Brush.
Oh yeah.
And like it gives you all it gives you all the like dates in LA and like what the paintings are for those nights.
Ask, does it show you the painting?
I
Oh
think
my
that'd be
god.
so fun.
Let's do it. That sounds really fun.
That'd be so cool. That's like a dream come. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Painting, smoke, just like
And then we have a little gift to take home.
yeah.
For our home.
Put it up on your wall.
Yeah.
Remember it forever.
Remember. I did one with my mom once and it's really, not the smoking one.
Yeah,
but
I did
the
one
sip.
as well. It was like a sunset something rather.
Oh, cute.
Lots of like rainbow sherbet colors.
Ooh.
What was yours?
Mine is a vase of flowers.
Oh.
And the suggested background color was blue.
Mhm.
I did orange.
Okay.
And it came out really cute.
Cute.
Yeah. I
Cuter
like
than the blue.
Just a different vibe.
You're
yeah.
like showing it to everybody.
I know everyone's like,
Could have done orange.
everyone's like,
So could have done orange.
artist. Artist coming through.
Did you ever go to Warped Tour?
I didn't go to Warped Tour, but I went to BFD. That was like the Northern California.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like something like
it
that.
was like a Warped Tour, yeah. But I only did once. Were you an avid Warped Tour?
Every summer when I was like in middle school,
Aw.
my mom would like drop me and my cousin off.
Oh,
And
have fun.
yeah, and it would be like just hot as shit. 100%. two little sluts walking around looking for guys. Back then, they'd probably look like Machine Gun Kelly or something.
No.
And we're like on the prowl.
Yeah.
And my shortest shorts because it's 1,000 degrees outside.
1,000.
Trying to look cute while being sweaty with all my eyeliner. Yeah, such fun times.
Yeah, my mom was really strict about
really?
shows.
Oh.
And so
my mom would always drop me off.
Yeah, my dad was really like, he was like the fun parent.
Of course.
And yeah, he would let me he would take me to shows and stuff. And that was really the only time that my mom would let me go to shows.
With him.
Was with him, yeah. Until I turned 17 and I got my own car. And then I could didn't really.
Yeah.
My mom was like,
just
whatever.
Going.
Yeah, I would go to Oakland and shit. No one's gonna stop me.
I'm going to Oakland, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, so my mom was like, so weird.
Interesting. I feel like I got away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I still got away with stuff, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because my mom was so up my ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I still fucking.
Did you ever sneak out?
Yeah, I snuck out, and then my mom caught me once, and it was so scary.
Oh my God.
She called, and it said home on
Shut
my
up.
phone. I was like, ah! And I think I was 15.
No.
Oh no.
Dude, I hate that so much.
It was
One time
bad.
I accidentally texted my mom instead of my friend saying hey, if you talk to my mom, tell her I'm at your house.
No.
I'm really at Ryan's house.
I'm at Ryan's.
And I sent it to my mother. And she brings it up to this day all the time. I'm like,
you know what I did?
there's nothing more mortifying though when you're like,
no, it's so scary. One time I texted my friend Rose's mom instead of texting Rose. And I said, hey, you still down to do acid today?
oh my God, that's so funny.
And then she was like, what? And I saw right away, right? I'm like, no. And I was like, I'm sorry. I meant to send that to my friend Rosalie.
Okay, that's good.
No, it wasn't.
She didn't believe you?
No, she didn't believe us. She's not dumb.
Oh my God.
No, it was so awful.
Oh,
and
teenage
then
girls
poor
are so
Rose.
dumb.
Yeah, poor Rose.
Poor
I was
Rose.
like, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Rose.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Rosa. But her brother was like a juggalo, so I mean,
She wasn't the problem child then, is what you're saying. What's a little acid compared to
She's
this
great.
juggalo over here?
Yeah.
Enough with the Faygo. You're getting your paint all over your pillows. Your face paint.
What have I told you about this face paint?
Imagine having a kid and then they grow up to be a juggalo.
a juggalo kid or a juggalette.
A juggalette. What do you do?
And they have a hatchet mound tattoo.
Ew. I draw the line at the hatchet man, the painting of the face.
Honestly,
we can have Faygo in the house. That's fine.
I actually love juggalos. I think that they are so sweet. They are so sweet. Sweet people. I was friends with them in high school.
Okay, I've never met one.
Whoop whoop.
And I've made it. Sabrina, stop. What's going on?
Stop.
I don't know. Are there?
Yeah. Of
There's
course
one
there's
right here.
juggalos.
Oh, you saw some white paint on your face. Oh, what the?
A juggalette. I would be a juggalette
You would
if
be a
I
good
was.
juggalette, though. Wow. Oh my God. This is crazy.
No, there was
never met one
a
either.
whole table, and it was the juggalo table. And yeah, I had friends. I even have a friend, a couple of friends to this day that I'm still cool with.
They're still juggalos?
And they're juggalos. They just
go
do
to
their,
what's the thing that they go to?
I don't know. I don't remember
Yeah.
what it's called. They're cute. It is kind of,
They're
but
cute.
they're all over.
They're just cute little clowns.
They are. They're sweet.
Yeah, no. It's just funny. It's a funny generalization to say that
we have to love juggalos.
Are sweet.
They are though.
Juggalos, they're so sweet.
All of the ones I've ever known, very sweet.
What?
There was one and his name was Skinny. And he was in my biology class and he was so funny. I would just chat with him all the time. He was so skinny too. Very tall, very skinny.
Okay.
He was another one of those guys that like would have been hot if he just like shut up.
Yes.
But because he talked, it's like, skinny, God.
Skinny, shut the fuck up.
But he was sweet. Yeah.
There was this guy that sat behind me in one of my classes and like he never really talked to me much, but like so he sat literally right behind
juggalo?
me. No. But whenever I would like have a snack in class or like have a drink, I would be like, and while I drank, he would go, or like while I ate, he would make like, and I would like look back at him and he just like would act like he wasn't doing that. And I'm like,
I don't know if I like that.
and it's the funniest part is when I would drink, he'd be like, and I'm like,
what was his name?
Devon.
Oh gosh. Why?
I don't know.
Why
I
did
think he was
do
trying to
that?
be funny.
That would make me so uncomfortable.
I know.
Especially in high school. I was like a sensitive little thing.
You were?
Well, I don't know. I've always just like had that fear that everyone's like laughing at me.
So confident in high school for being like as weird as I was and like alternative. I was so confident and like, fuck these people. I hate this school. You know what I mean? Like
I
in
think
that sense.
outwardly I was,
Yeah.
but inside, yeah, I just
scared.
Yeah. I wanted to be like friends with. I wanted to get invited to like the parties and stuff, but I didn't.
Sure. Yeah.
But then I had my own friends to like do that with.
Yeah.
The Juggalos.
The Juggalos. They're sweet.
And they always had like Miller fucking High Life or whatever. Their little 40s.
Oh shit, that's so funny. I'm like seeing you in an all new light right now. And that light is
They called me Drunky. That was my nickname.
You had a name?
Yeah, they did. They called.
You had a name? You are a juggalo. Yeah. I knew there was something I didn't know about you.
I'm like a soft juggalette.
You are. Oh. And it makes sense. That's the
I'm
scary
actually
part.
discovering stuff about myself today.
Well,
right here, right now.
You know, you're giving them a better reputation in my eyes. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
well,
we love juggalos here.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm gonna listen to ICP on the way
no,
home. I'm just kidding.
Don't.
Tech 9.
I thought I accepted you, but I guess not.
No. Tech 9. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
151 rum. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun time.
Wow.
Huh.
What year was that?
2007 maybe is when I first heard it.
In Oregon already?
No, I was in San Jose. Actually, 2006.
Okay. So
yeah, I was a freshman. Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was the first time I heard it.
2006, and then I was 16. I was a sophomore at 16, I think.
Me too.
Were you?
No, I was 15 actually when I was a sophomore.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
You were young.
I was always young, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you graduate when you were 18?
No.
You were 17?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. Hell yeah. Young ones.
I could not wait till I turned 18. I was
me
such
too.
an angsty teenager that I was like, I'm just gonna.
I need to get my cigarettes!
Yeah, I don't know what I thought I was gonna do, but nothing really changed.
No, except for buying cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's like that weird limbo.
It is.
Like you're
Yeah.
too old to hang out with like 16.
Yeah,
17-year-olds,
but too young for the 21-year-olds. Yeah, it is. And all you can do is buy cigarettes
And like
or
go to
weed.
hookah lounges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
The hookah lounge. That is so funny. What a phenomenon that was.
I thought I was so grown at 18 and 19.
Oh, hell yeah, me too.
It's so
I had my
insane
cannabis
to
card.
me.
I was like,
me too. I remember when that was a thing. I went to some sketchy doctor like in the valley somewhere, like in Canoga Park or something. And I'm like, my friend told me, I'm like, I have insomnia. Gives me my little thing. I have like, I have like my little ID card.
Does your back hurt?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
They're asking me everything like, your back probably hurts, right?
As they were asking me questions, the guy was like signing the stuff. So I was like
what a real one, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a real one. I remember when that happened, when I first got my license or my medical card, and I went to go get weed with my friend. It was like a chocolate, like an edible chocolate I got because I was just like so excited. I never did edibles. And I was working at Baskin Robbins at the time. I was like maybe like 18. And I got high on the way home because I didn't think it was gonna like affect me. And by the time I got to work, I was like, whoa, I'm all like having to decorate ice cream cakes.
Your eyes are all I'm like gone. Damn.
I'm like my manager, I'm like, Saeed, what am I supposed to put on this cake?
That's so funny. Yeah, that was like such a vibe when you got your cannabis card, and like all these dispensaries were popping up out of nowhere,
and they had stuff that you'd never seen before.
Yeah, stuff that you'd never seen, and they were always like so nondescript, and like it felt very like speakeasy.
Yeah, people would be like, "Oh, there's a dispensary on the corner of this and that," and you go and there's no sign of it.
And I remember legit like asking people around, like, "Do you know if there's a dispensary around here?" And they would be like, "Oh yeah, just right down there."
And you go in and there's like a security guard, and you're like, this is crazy.
Yes, that shit was so funny, and now it's just
look at
like
how far we've come.
It's just like
it's insane
on Santa Monica Boulevard.
So cool though.
I know.
I love
me
I love
too.
It.
That's so funny.
At least we have that. At least we have weed. You know.
Yeah.
All we can do is get high through it.
I know. It does make me happy.
It does.
I love smoking weed.
We'll keep our little bubble of things that we like while chaos goes on around us.
I know, yeah. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Day by day.
Day by day.
Moment by moment. Breath by breath.
Drop by drop.
Mm-hmm. We are one.
We are one, and one is all.
All for one and one for all. What else do we have?
And we're all just fishes that are just swimming
around.
Swimming up and around. And
we're all cut from the same cloth.
We're all a link in the chain.
Yeah. And yeah, okay. Well, we should probably end this.
We're all in a knit.
We're gonna keep going.
We're
if we
all
don't
a
knitted blanket or something.
A knit shirt.
A knit. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next week.
I love you all.
I hope everybody has a great week.
Hey, yeah.
Fuck ICE.
Fuck ICE.
Fuck the president.
Fuck Prez. God, I hate.
Fuck the world. Just kidding.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.